Hi, you're face to face with Shell. In this week's video, I'm going to continue with the series Burn Survivor and Health Carers. I should have said at the beginning of the last video, I'm sorry if my eyes keep diverting away. I've got some notes on my computer and I'll refer to them now and again, so sorry if I keep sort of looking away. That's the only reason I'm doing it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about physiotherapists. Now, if you've ever had any kind of treatment from physios, to me anyway, when I was in the burns unit, the words would cause a bit of dread into us. We mainly got physio for, I'm talking about me and my cousin, physio for our hands. Now, I received 4th-degree burns to my hand, and as you can see, lost my pinky. I had to be amputated eventually, some of it, but at first the tip came off, was burned off, and I lost the tips of other fingers. And some of them had to be repositioned with wires. My first finger, they took out the joint and they put wires in. My ring finger here, it was repositioned so that they would try and give me a functional hand. That is what my surgeon explained it to me as, that they would try and give me as far as possible a functional hand. Certainly not one that was going to look anything like my other hand, but something that I would be able to work with. So while we were in the burn unit, the physios would come on a daily basis to give us our treatment. Unfortunately, this treatment seemed to be happening every single afternoon visiting time. And people were coming to visit us. Now, where we were in the burn unit, it wasn't near where we stayed. It could sometimes take people an hour to get to where we were. And there was people taking time out their day to come and see us. It just wasn't our close family. There were other people that were coming, people to help our families out so they didn't have to come twice a day. So the people would take turns, shall we say, at visiting us, which was brilliant. And because my cousin and I were in the same burns unit, family members would come to see both of us, and there was family members that I met that I hadn't seen for years, and this was brilliant because it was bringing the family together. But what wasn't so good, as the physios seemed to be in quite a lot at the afternoon visiting times, and it just wasn't fair. These people were coming to see us and not getting the visiting time at all. Maybe they were only getting a few minutes just to sort of hi and bye. And my mum and dad were so appreciative of these people coming, and as I said, they weren't getting to see us. Now, I'm not saying for 1 minute that my family were against our treatment. Of course they weren't. They wanted to get us back to as much as normal as was physically possible, so they were not against our treatment at all. But what they were getting more and more annoyed about was the fact that every time, or mostly every time, people or they were coming, the physios would be in. Now, this obviously came to a head, and a meeting was arranged with my mum and dad and the healthcare team. And my mum and dad put over their side, saying, look, yep, not at all arguing with the treatment, but it just seems to be, you know, more and more the physios seem to be in at visiting times. And when the doctors had asked my mum and dad to not allow anyone to come at afternoon visiting. Now, bearing in mind our ages, I was only 13 and my cousin was 17. We were severely ill, and having visitors, it really boosted our morale and it lifted our spirits, and it really helped our recovery. So to have no one coming the full day and just to get a small time at night time, if I say it was a little unfair, again, remembering our ages, I think it was. So the outcome of the meeting was when my mum had said, well, that's fine. If you can guarantee that the physios will be in the full afternoon visiting, no problem. Yep, we will tell people not to come and we won't come. And obviously, this couldn't be guaranteed at all. So my mum said, okay, we will still be coming at visiting times. So that was the outcome of the meeting. It was weird though, because then suddenly the physios were able to come at different times. So I don't know. The meeting resolved the situation anyway. I still actually can hear the head physio's voice. If I say she wasn't a very approachable person, to kind of put it nicely, I can remember her. I mean, now my fingers, apart from them being operated on and them being put in the positions they are in now, there isn't that much change from when I did get the physio. And I remember her always saying, push, 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 push. And I'm thinking, my fingers are not moving. I mean, my middle one moves a bit, but I can still hear her voice in my head. So I'll reiterate again, if you're not happy with something, if you feel that something could be done a bit better, or you want to question treatment that's happening or the way it's been delivered, please speak up. And I'm really glad that my mum did. They couldn't guarantee that the physios would be in the whole time. It did seem they were in a lot of the time in the afternoons during visiting, but it wasn't always. So my mum and dad, they had a meeting with the doctors, and I'm not saying they came to a compromise, but the situation was resolved. And that is all that everyone could hope for. But I do remember one of the very senior nursing staff saying to my mum, I remember my mum telling me, she had said to my mum, I hear you had a meeting and you came out good. And mum says, yes, yeah, she went, well done. So that was all that I think we needed to know, that we had, or as a family, had stuck to our guns and came up with an outcome that was good for everyone, and we're still getting our treatment, and our visitors were still able to come and see us and rally us and help us along our road to recovery. Thank you once again for watching, and a massive shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you very, very much. If you haven't already subscribed, it would be great if you could, and give me a like and a share. Let's get this message out to as many people as possible. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you are subscribing, so you don't miss any videos. Thank you once again for watching. Stay strong, and we'll chat soon. Bye.